ask you, what kind of health issues are you experiencing within your own home and is that why you've been prompted to create the 2 lawsuits that you filed?
Well, we've been fighting the water since January. We didn't find out until March that we had lead and copper in our water. And we didn't find out until, it was about March around that same time, find out how sick I actually am. I've got the onset of lupus, antiphospholipid disorder. There's something wrong with my bone marrow. On November 4th, I went in for EEG and MRI because they think that the lead is disrupting my neural signals, and I may have a form of epilepsy now. I also have Hashimoto's thyroiditis, which is another autoimmune disorder. And so basically my body, I've developed 3 to 4 autoimmune disorders. So every time I do anything, I can't eat gluten, dairy, nuts, nightshades. I can't go out in the sun because my body swells up, locks up, and attacks myself. And as for my sons...
Yeah, I was going to say, you've got 3 sons, right? And I mean, you know, kids are more vulnerable, and we as an adults, if we see, we're like, what's happening with the children in Flint?
My kids, when I found out we had copper and lead, high copper and lead in our water, I took us all, we went straight to the urgent care and got our blood tested. We all showed high levels and long-term exposure. My oldest is 17, and he's showing it, besides all 3 of them being anemic, they have low red and white blood cell counts. My oldest has holes in the smooth sides of his teeth, which the cavities happen on the ridgy side, because that's where, you know, bacteria and food get stored. The dentist said that they've never seen this and that the lead is forcing his teeth to crumble from the inside out. Now, he's 17. They're not baby teeth. So he's looking at what, dentures? I mean, this is ridiculous. He's 17 years old. They are tired all the time. Our 12-year-old son fell off his bike and got 2 buckle fractures in his wrist. His bones gave out because they are so brittle because of the lead. And he hurts on a daily basis because he's still growing. He's skinny and lanky, and he's getting so tall. He complains about how bad his back hurts, his legs hurt, his arms hurt. He said, "My bones hurt, Mom. They burn from the inside out." And he's 12. He can't sleep at night because he's in so much pain, and there's nothing you can give a child for bone pain. Our youngest catches every single germ that comes by because we can't get his white blood cell count above 4. Last year he had a 10.9. 10 to 14 is normal. Now he's at a 4. And so he's sick, he's tired all the time. My middle son, Christian, he's 12, and he's been straight A's since the gate. He came out strong. They wanted to bump him up early on because he was doing so well that he didn't want to leave his friend. So he stayed. He got his first C in 7 years. My oldest and my youngest now need tutors because they're having brain fog. They can't remember things. They're losing math. My oldest son is in a high school that's blended with a college, so his goal was going to be when he graduates high school, he would also have an associate's degree. Well, now he needs a tutor because he's forgetting pluses and minuses in Algebra 2.
But Melissa, I know you're a conscientious mom. I know you're going to great lengths to protect your family. Can you tell us a little bit about what you've done to, in a defensive position, to help care for your family's health from the water?
We spend so much money on bottled and jug water, it's not even funny. We cook with and drink and try to clean with bottled water. I don't want steam in the house. The kids aren't even allowed to take showers. They have to, and this was advice given by Bob Bocock, they have to sit down in the tub, let the water run. They can't plug it up so it can't fill up because I don't want to submerge them in it. And so then they fill up a big cup and dump it over their heads, and that's how they shower, and they have to spend less than 10 minutes in there, no hot water. And for me having lupus, I have to take lukewarm showers, and it hurts my muscles. So when they brush their teeth, all of us have to use bottled water as well. We give bottled water to our pets because we care about them and we don't want them sick because their bodies can't handle the contaminants either. So on top of that, we were referred to by my doctor to an environmental physician out of Ann Arbor. Unfortunately, it's not covered by insurance. Neither is the over-the-counter medication she's given us to help us detox and try to break down all of the heavy metals, because there was 32 different contaminants in just our tap water when we had it tested by Virginia Tech. So I'm going out of my way to make sure we rinse all of our vegetables, all of our meats. I cook pretty much everything from scratch because I don't want them taking in any more chemicals. And we up how much protein and calcium and iron that we feed the kids, so that way they can try to minimize the damage that's being done by these heavy metals circulating in their systems. So
Wow.
I've done every bit of research I can do, talking to the doctors. We've spent every penny we'd ever had saved to try to fight this off, to try to, protect ourselves. And it's there's not even a word for it because I can't protect my kids from our tap water.